Hey guys, welcome to today's video. This video in particular I'm very excited because I'm just doing a first impressions opening up the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Just actually got home and saw this sitting on the front porch where UPS delivered it. Thank God it was not USPS because the past few weeks I cannot stand the Postal Service. They have been returning envelopes with correct addresses on them. They have been losing things that I've been having mailed to me. So yeah, just glad that it was UPS, glad that it was in good condition when it got here, glad that it actually got here. So yeah, I'm just going to be opening up, trying out a few shades and giving out my first impressions on this. I will definitely be doing a more detailed review on it a little later in the week, so definitely be on the lookout for that. So it's actually been a while since I've gotten a Morphe palette. My last one I bought maybe about 1.5 to 2 years ago, and that was the 35K palette. Overall, I was really in love with it, really in love with the shades, the texture, the pigmentation of it, so I thought Morphe was a good brand to go with, especially with the price that the previous palette was. I believe it was around $18 to $22. This, however, I know a lot of people have been getting a little upset about just because it was $38 actually, and then right around $45 with standard shipping. That's just with the United States. I know a lot of people were getting upset because I believe for international shipping it actually jumped up to about $80 total if that was just ordering one palette. So I know shipping got a little out of control with buying this. I definitely preloaded the website probably at 10:59 in the morning, right before it launched. It sold out within 45 minutes. I had multiple browsers open trying to load the website before anybody else could. So I was very lucky and very fortunate to be able to get this before it sold out. So I love the overall packaging. The front of it, it's very clean, very sleek looking. On the back, you have a little blurb from Jaclyn along with a few pictures, and it's just saying, you know, she's glad that she was able to work with Morphe on this, and she's really happy to be able to kind of provide for us this palette. I think it's really cool, like how she was able to make this palette, but also the palette name is JH2. Like, that's seriously cool. Like, I would really, if I did a Morphe palette, that would be really cool. So opening it up out of the box, got some nice old bubble wrap. And by the way, I did get a card. It came with the shade names and everything. So just to keep up with the names, I guess. I'm never going to keep up with all those names of the shades. There's the front of it. And then the back. Here's the palette. And then I know Jaclyn has shown this like plenty of times, but on the top it says this palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, with her signature and a little XO. And these are all the colors. I know I'm not going to swatch them just because I feel like that would be a little overkill. Jaclyn herself has swatched all these colors in a recent video that she did, so if you want to see the swatches you can go check her video out. Overall, I'm really happy with the combination of matte versus shimmer shades. I like to find a palette that has like a good even mix of shades, shimmer versus matte. Sometimes you're in an all shimmer mood, sometimes you're in an all matte mood, so you don't want to buy one palette that's dedicated to either or. So like I said, I'm really happy that you have a good mix of shimmers and mattes. Also, what I really like about this palette, you have a lot of nice neutral shades up top, like here, and then also you have your warmer tones like your reds and your oranges, and then your darker tones, and then you have, if I could get that in the frame, you have 4 cooler shades like the greens, the purple, the blue. Those shades are really pretty. It's a nice change to really break up all the warm tones in the palette. So yeah, those are the colors. I actually just want to try one out just for fun. Like I said, I'm not swatching any of these because I feel like Jaclyn already swatched those, so I feel like you really don't need to watch my video for that. This color, however, is so beautiful. I do feel like the texture is a lot different than what I'm used to in my other Morphe palette. It feels a lot creamier, which I know Jaclyn herself has kind of mentioned in the video where she swatched it, but I feel like the overall feel of it is a lot more creamier than the old Morphe palette that I have. That could be just an updated thing with Morphe overall, or it could just be something that Jaclyn kind of thought of in her palette. I really love that blue color, it's so pretty. That was this color. Of course I'm trying all the shimmer colors. Let's try one that's not a shimmer color. Let's try this one. I thought maybe the shimmers were creamy, but it's actually like the matte shades are pretty creamy themselves. They have great pigmentation, great color. The shimmers, they have a very beautiful shimmer to it. They're definitely not lacking in anything like that. I kind of don't want to set it down. It's like all white. I don't want to get it dirty. It's like my other Morphe palette. It's like the black case is like completely filthy, but now I'm kind of scared to set this one down because I don't want to get it dirty. Overall, I'm really excited to use this palette. Just like I said, the huge variety of shades that you get in it. I know a lot of people kind of compared it to the 35O palette with just a few different shades in it. Either way, I'm not particularly fond of the warmer shades, but I do like the mix of the warmer shades and the cooler shades in this palette, so it kind of gives me a little bit more than the 35O. And also, it's kind of nice to support Jaclyn as a beauty guru on YouTube. I don't want to touch it. I have dirty fingers. Honestly, before I bought the palette, I was actually a little on the fence about it, just because there was a lot of controversy and a lot of drama around the palette. A lot of people, you know, angry about the price hike, angry about international shipping being outrageous, you know, things like that. There was just a lot of controversy about it. A lot of people weren't happy about Jaclyn doing this and teaming up with Morphe and blah blah blah. To be honest, I was on the fence about actually purchasing this palette, but seeing it here, trying these shades out myself, seeing what they look like, I am very happy that I bought this palette, and I will definitely be using it a lot more in the future, especially with summer and fall coming up. Those are beautiful colors to be using when the seasons change. So yeah guys, that was it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you all in the next one.